Okay, guys, so as you may have already seen on the screen here, I am going to be answering a few commonly asked questions by different clients and different customers that are not informed about my business as of yet. What you can see here and here is called the Essence of Dazzle.com. Well, the Essence of Dazzle. I have my website in my head, which is called the Essence of Dazzle.com. Now, you can go right on over there right now, check some things out, make an order, or you can just call me. That's all the information, phone number and everything. You should definitely be able to see that. So, I'm going to make this video as short and sweet as possible. So, how long does the stones last compared to when I first started blinging out? Okay, so I have been bedazzling entirely for a number of 5 years max since I've first put a rhinestone to anything. And I've been bedazzling for 2 years professionally. And I say professionally like this because with my license and with my tax information included, all of that kind of stuff. So, with that being considered, I have definitely noticed my upgrading from when I originally started bedazzling and when I am bedazzling now, which would be, like I mentioned to you guys, at least 4 years later from the first year that I started bedazzling. So I noticed, and I don't have a shirt right in front of me to be able to show you guys right now, but I have noticed that my early on shirts that I was creating and hats, they were a lot less quality when it came to the quality of the glue and when it came to the quality of the bling itself. It wasn't the best quality. I was starting off cheap, and I was also starting off uninformed about which glues would be the best glue to use for the bedazzle projects so that the bedazzle don't look cloudy and you can't really see the shine, because that's exactly how my looks looked in the beginning when I first started. My projects were a little cloudy, you couldn't really see the shine, and my projects were very stiff because I was using like regular average basic glue, not the glues that I be using now, which are different types of glues. Sometimes I mix them, but it gets the job done. So I've noticed that compared to my old designs, that my newer designs are movable. Like, for instance, these tights. Movable. They're not stiff, but I have a shirt right here that, as you guys can see, I do still wear, but I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. And yes, I've worn it outside and everything, just in case you guys are wondering. I am still proud of my beginning projects like this one, because this is one of my first projects, one of my first bedazzle projects. As you guys can see, it's very stiff. You know, when you bend, it's like, you know, that happens where it's coming off. So that's how my shirts and my projects looked in the beginning. And some of the stones came off, but as you can see, some of them are still there, but they're not as shiny and as blingy as they have been in the past. But as you can see with these tights that I've also bedazzled, they are very shiny, they're very blingy. There is no lack in shine at all, or blinging or blingage at all. So, in my opinion, huge difference, right? Great upgrade. The next question that I'm going to be answering today is if anything doesn't fit or has a malfunction or problem, what's the policy to fix that if you have any? And yes, we do have a policy where when you purchase any products from my company, the Essence of Dazzle, and you have any kind of complications, you have 3 to 7 business days to contact me. Let me know what the discrepancy is so that I can give you a refund and or a replacement of exactly what you wanted if if that was the problem. Um, that's what our policy is when it comes to that. Now, beyond that 3 to 7 business days, if you do not inform me that you have complications and you have issues and send the product back to me, then I can't do anything for you. I'm sorry, you did not, you know, pay attention to the rules. um, Now, I do have another policy actually that's for my loyal clients, where you can actually, if you've been purchasing from me and you've purchased at least 5 products or more, and let's say you're cleaning out your closet and you find the 5 products that you purchased and you're like, I really like these products, but I've had them for a number of years, or I had them for a number of time. And you know what happens over time, regular wear and tear, things get messed up. Some of the blingage might fall off, but it's not going to fall off as horribly and as bad as, you know, some other bedazzle projects might. Because as you guys can see, these tights again that I'm wearing now, I've made these a while ago. That says Rebirth Lotus, and that's the lotus flower. And on this side, it's my name, Ruth. So as you guys can see, none of these stones came off. All of them are still on there, except for maybe 1 or 2, but you can't even tell which 1 or 2 may have come off. And so that's how my bling holds up. It holds up fairly well. As you can see, I'm wearing them and they hold up well. I've washed them a number of times. And no, they do not get messed up to the point where as soon as you wash them 1 or 2 times, the bling falls completely off. As y'all can see in my beginning shirts that I was making, they weren't even that bad to the point that all the stones came off, as y'all can see. And that shirt I've had for a number of years now, since, like I said, since the beginning of me starting. So that has to be about 3 or 4 years old. So even my older stuff holds up, but my newer stuff holds up even better. So that's the policy, and you can basically send your 5 products or more back to me, and all that you would have to pay for is for free, because all you would have to pay for is the shipping and handling. Other than that, it's on us. We got you. Okay, so that's the policies that we have in order as far as you not being satisfied with your order maybe being mixed up or, you know, messed up, you know, because accidents happen, or maybe you change your mind, whatever the situation is. As long as you take that 3 to 7 business days to get back to me and send me back the product so that it can be replaced or you can be reimbursed, then that will, okay. And we had no problem with doing that for you. Okay, next up, what's the shortest to longest an order can take to be made and delivered? Now, this is a tricky question because if you are just ordering something that you've seen on the website or you've seen on my Instagram or my YouTube page that you know has already been created, then you can just point out to me which design specifically that is so that I can make sure that I still have it. Other than that, if you want something specifically personalized, which I think this question was geared towards, it depends on what you want personalized. It also depends on what you want done to it. Let's say you had a t-shirt like this and you want it blinged out. You want it blinged out 5 different colors and probably even different sizes in the stones. And let's say you want a pair of press-on nails to actually match as well. Um, that will take some time because I have to create the press-on nails and I have to find out what kind of press-on nails do you want. Do you want basic press-ons or do you want blinged out press-ons? What do you want? And if you want a lot done to the shirt and you also want very precisely created press-on nails that take a lot of detail, then the max time that it could possibly take is about 3-4 weeks, depending on what you want done. For extravagant job like a blinged out shirt and a pair of press-on nails that you might want blinged out as well, that's going to take time. First of all, you have to consider the time frame for getting the stones and the products in, me getting the products in so that I can refurbish them. That's first thing that I have to wait for, okay? And then once I wait for all the products and make sure I have everything that I need to create your project for you, then I have to ensure that I have all of the details together that you informed me that you want on your product, on your creation. And I need obviously also time to create that after I have finally received the supplies that I need to create it. I need time also to create. You know, that takes time and effort. And one thing about this bedazzle is it takes precision and patience. And it's not just precision and patience on my part, the creator, but it's also precision and patience for the client, you, who are very valued, but who would be appreciated if you understand that this is an art that I create with these stones. It literally is it's an art. So you can't rush an artist. You know, you gotta allow the artist to take their time and provide the masterpiece that you want to see. So that's how I look at my work when I do this bedazzle. I look at it as an art because in my opinion it is. It's my way of expressing myself artistically when I put together these designs, when I put together the words, when I put together the colors. You know, it's all artistic to me. So I say when you're dealing with art, you definitely have to respect that it's going to take time, especially if you want a great job done. And honey, when I tell you that I do the best job that I can possibly do on literally every piece of garment, every piece of product I produce, including my candles, literally I put my stamp on everything that I do and I put my best into it. And that's why I have pride in my crafts. And that's why I do call it art, because I take my time and I don't just throw things together. I really think about it. So the bonus question is, do you do sales, discounts, and or coupons? And when, how often do you have them, if you do? Yes, I do sales and discounts and coupons. One thing, the coupons, I just inform people that I have coupons and usually they're available on my website. When you go to shop, you will see the coupons available when you are shopping. Um, as far as discounts and sales, I randomly tell people about those because, like, initially, typically, I have already fallen into the flow of making sure that every holiday season I do put out some type of sale or discount coupon, something of the sort. But I also, from time to time, between holidays like to put out sales and coupons as well. So basically, every time I put them out, I advertise on the internet. So my social media sites across the board, from Facebook to Instagram to TikTok to whatever, wherever I'm posting, I make sure I post the coupons and the sales and the discounts, all of that up there, as well as on my website. Like I said, when you go to the website to look at the products and you are going to shop, you will see the coupons on the website. And, that's how you will know. Also, if you are a part of my mailing list, which basically you just give me your email, your phone number, your information. When I have your personal information, I send out personal messages to my clients. I send out happy holidays, and I also send out happy birthdays, as well as letting you guys know what coupons are available right now, what sales are going on at the moment, what discounts are available in this time or season or whatever, you know. So I inform you about that. Soon as it happens, I send you a text message, or if you follow me on Instagram, which I would advise you guys to do. Again, I'm going to show you guys my hat. Hope you guys can clearly see that with no problem. I know I don't have the light attached to here, but you guys should be able to see it. But if y'all couldn't, I know y'all can see that. It's the same information, same thing. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.